This jetty is located in West Java in a small community called Batukaras. Batukaras has up till now managed to stay very green and relatively clean compared to a lot of parts of Indonesia or the world. But there's a lot of big changes happening, and I felt that there were so many good ideas from friends that I met in the first few weeks I came here that I was willing to come and commit the rest of my time to working with them to start to facilitate their ideas being put into action. Our project is called Batukaras Clear. It's a community action movement, and we're working on a grassroots level, doing as much as we can with as little as possible. Batukaras Clear stands for Creatively Linking Environment, Art and Resources. Batukaras is the name of this area, and Clear is the name of the project. We have a plan for cleaning up the beach. We have a plan for working together to create a community-managed waste management system, and also increasing awareness through activities with the community and developing gradually a comprehensive education program to go to adults and schools. We've created a space which is called a ballet, which is a name for a open community space, and it's a flexible use space. We're hoping to, by using natural materials for the space and sticking with broadly traditional construction style, create a space people feel comfortable with, but also an example of keeping things natural and a bit more in harmony with the natural environment. We do a lot of work with kids, say doing crafts and art, and just kind of creating a space where they have a supported environment because there's adults there, but they have a lot more freedom than they have in the other learning environments that they spend time in, so that they can kind of push their boundaries. And the reason that we really want to support creative learning is because ultimately you can find solutions through creativity. Creativity is the source of solutions. We've got a program that we're setting up to do with waste management, which involves developing really low cost, easy to build bins. One of the things that the community have to face is that there's no government infrastructure to support waste management. There's no collection system to provide it to the community at all. And it's an environment which is very directly in contact with nature. So where people can begin to understand that they shouldn't throw litter on the floor or in the river, or they shouldn't burn it because it's not good for their lungs, or they shouldn't bury it because it's not good for the soil, they're faced with the fact of, what do I do with it? And at the moment there isn't really an alternative there isn't really a collection system at all to get it taken away. So we've worked out a way using natural local materials and very simple skill set to develop bins that will last just as long with bamboo and natural fibres as a quite expensive government provided bin made of metal because of the corrosive effects of the salty air. We've been doing really big beach cleans with like 100, 120, up to 200 people, and sometimes it's a little bit chaos because so many people come, but everyone enjoys the buzz of it, and it really raises awareness when there's so many people all picking up litter at the same time, and the kids are going around, and then you've got other tourists just dropping plastic on the beach, sitting there in their rubbish, and you've got kids like walking around, like picking it all up around them, and really sort of, it makes people think. It may not make people act yet, but it's part of the process, and it's an important step on that process. To my knowledge, there's very few or possibly no other programs worldwide that are addressing education, community activities and logistics. It's in that comprehensive approach that I think Batukaras Clear is doing something that the world really needs and doesn't yet have.